Olympic gymnast Simone Biles took an apparent swipe at former president and convicted criminal Donald Trump on social media. It all started after singer Ricky Davila posted a message to Twitter/X saying Simone Biles being the GOAT, winning gold medals and dominating gymnastics is her black job. Now, of course, that's a reference to former President Donald Trump and his statements on black jobs.
I will tell you that coming from the border are millions and millions of people that happen to be taking black jobs. You had the best.
What exactly is a black job, sir?
A black job is anybody that has a job. That's what it is. Anybody that has a job.
All right.
And
Mr.
they're taking the employment away from black people.
No, wait, hold on here. Hold on. A black job is anyone who has a job. What? Complete and utter nonsense. It's verbal diarrhea. Now, of course, Donald Trump got made fun of as a result of this, and in response to Davila, the gold-winning Olympic champion simply replied, "I love my black job." And you know what? She's killing it. She's killing it. Now, here's the thing. To get to a more serious issue here, the whole narrative about so-called black jobs is, first of all, there's no such thing as a black job, okay? It is a way, though, to pit black Americans against undocumented immigrants. So to have these two groups fight each other so that Trump can try to siphon off votes. In fact, I want to show you more from this event where Trump lies about immigration.
They're taking the employment away from black people. They're coming in, they're invading. It's an invasion of millions of people, probably 15, 16, 17 million people. I have a feeling it's much more than that. And everybody's been seeing what's happened. The first group of people, the black population, is affected most by that. And Kamala is allowing it to happen. She's the border czar. So she was a border czar. She's done a horrible job. These people are coming into our country, and they're taking black jobs and Hispanic jobs. And frankly, they're taking union jobs. Unions are being very badly affected by all of the millions of people that are pouring into our country.
Now, you're not going to be surprised that he is lying about all that. Okay. Now, it turns out when it comes to black employment, according to economists, the tight job market in recent years has delivered record low black unemployment and spurred rapid wage gains. Okay, well, that's good. Now, in fact, the all-time lowest figure for black unemployment recorded in a single month registered at 4.8% in April of 2023 during the presidency of Joe Biden, not Donald Trump. Oh, of course, right?
Whoopsie.
In fact, last year, the average black unemployment rate stood at 5.5%, which set a record for the lowest figure over a calendar year, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics data. So now, that said, that's still higher than white unemployment, okay? Now, why is that? It's not because undocumented immigrants are coming in and stealing the jobs, okay? Nobody steals a job. You were given a job, all right? Now, what happened is, to make that so high, though, is due in large part to racial discrimination among employers against black employees. You know that if you actually maybe study a little bit of critical race theory. Y'all need some CRT up in here. Now, that said, do you think that the racists are actually going to hire undocumented immigrants over black people? It's actually kind of a faulty question, though, because according to the Kaiser Family Foundation, black people are actually a growing share of immigrants. Nearly half, 47% of black immigrants to the U.S. are from the Caribbean, while about 4 in 10, 43%, are from sub-Saharan Africa. So they are a growing share. Now, of that, most black immigrants to the U.S. are citizens, 68%, while 1 in 5, 21% has a valid visa or green card, and about 1 in 10, 8% is likely undocumented. And look, the majority of undocumented people are not people that are sneaking across the border. No, it's people who come in and let their paperwork expire. That's it. They come in legally and their paperwork expires. Now, at the end of the day, though, black people are not being pushed out of their jobs by undocumented immigrants. Okay? It's just not happening. And by the way, some of those undocumented immigrants, as I mentioned, are also black. Now, Christian Weller, professor of public policy at the University of Massachusetts at Boston, who studies racial disparities in employment, told ABC News this, quote, immigrants not only as workers, but also as consumers, helping fuel demand for goods and services, which in turn propels economic activity and drives up hiring. Meaning that immigrants, undocumented immigrants, are actually good for the economy because they spend money. Not only that, but they pay taxes. And another study showed that undocumented immigrants paid nearly $100 billion in federal, state, and local taxes in 2022. Oops. This is while being shut out of the programs that their very taxes fund. What was that about taxation without representation? Now, according to the Institute of Taxation and Economic Policy, they found that immigrants actually pay more in taxes in states than the top 1%. They are more valuable. They give more to this country, to this nation, to this government than the top 1% in 40 states. That's right. They pay higher rates, higher tax rates than the top 1%. Wow. Maybe we should deport the billionaires instead, since they seem to be such a drag on the economy with all their tax cuts and subsidies and the fact they don't pay taxes. Get rid of them. Let more immigrants in. That's a good policy. In fact, look, here's the thing. In July, the Congressional Budget Office issued a report on the rise of immigration and its effects on the economy and the budget. They found that an increase in immigration adds $1.2 trillion in federal revenue from 2024 to 2034.
Whoopsie.
Turns out, at the end of the day, immigrants are actually very, very helpful, okay? But look, on the black jobs, Trump's not worried about so-called black jobs. He's not worried about the black community. What he's doing here is very clear, and he's pitting two historically disadvantaged groups against each other for his own political gain. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.